So I'm trying to do save the hot dogs for the good stuff, the harder stuff. I'll just use food. So usually what I do, ready, kill. Good boy. Right? So see, he gets excited and wants to go, and he'll do this thing where he comes across your face. So I kind of just put my foot up, heel. And I don't know where my video stopped yesterday on sound. So I want to focus on inside turns, which means the dog is on the inside. So what happens with your inside, it slows him down, right? Well, he walks good. He walks good already, right? He just doesn't have spatial awareness. So I want him to understand to turn with me. Good boy. So what I need to do, since my regular food is in my right side, hot dogs are on the left side. Look at him looking for the goodies. What I have to do is like this, break the pattern, because you want to feed with this hand. Good. Right? Well, what I can do is reach across. Good. Right? So what I can do is with this hand reach like this. Now he's still going to see that the food's coming from there. Right? So usually what I do is I feed way out like this. With him, I think that's going to be confusing. I got it first. He's such a good boy. You are such a good boy. All right, we're going to come up here. Hello, how are y'all? Good. So he's going to give me a natural sit, and he's going to spin around. So we're going to come this way. Spin around this way. He's too close. So this is what I need to do. Break. What I need to do is have the food in my hand so I can stop him, or I could use leash pressure. Right? So he's going to stop at my hand. Ready? I hate when they do that. What a mess. All right. Ready? Let's try again. Good. Down. He's already got a good sit. Good. Break. So I just need to work down, and stays are super important for him. So see right here, I could use leash pressure, but what it does is it turns him. See? The leash pressure does it. He naturally turns because he's probably done so many sits in front. Because that's how everybody teaches it from the start. Right? Down. Good. So we have to break that by doing this. Ready? Sit. Good. Break. All right. We need to do them going that way, right? Good. I know it's early, but that's the way I like to do it. Ready? Down. So you can take your hand straight down, right? Nose to the toes. The good thing about these cots is you can bring it down under and you can just wait. Good. Right? Break. And I'm of the belief that you can make things better. Right? So if you process of the action, as long as they're following. Now, some of them have a hard time following the food, and sometimes I go too fast with the lure. If that's what's going on, then I don't like to use the word. It just kind of depends on the dog, right? Everything depends on the dog, guys. Down. Right. The word, the hand motion. Straight down and just wait. Good. The mark and the reward. Good boy. And break. So I'm purposely trying to do longer ones right now. So I gotta go, even though I'm not doing movement yet. That is in the picture, right? I think it is. I forgot to check. Forgot to check it. Oh, it's not even in there. Dang it. All right, so let's go over this again. So I had to do, he was turning sideways, so I had to do food to get the sit. Good. Break. And then to do the down, so to do the down from the stand, I didn't say sit, but I did the food so he'd stop with it, right? Because he goes into an automatic sit, right? So we go down, we go nose, straight down. Good. Mark and reward. Break. Right, so what he was doing is when it was first going on, let me show this again. When he was first going on, he flares out because that's natural. He's used to sitting in the front. You're a good boy. I'm going to reward it anyways because he's offering it, right? Break. Right? So in order to counter that, I did the sit over here. Ready? Sit. Good. Right? So when I do sits, I only do a few in front of me, and then I start doing on the sides as well. Right? So I do the food so he doesn't flare out, and we're gonna go down, even if he sits first. Good. Break. So some people say not to teach down from a sit, and some people say it's just natural to most dogs to go into a sit first anyways. So what I started doing is I always used to go sit down, sit down. What I started, because that's how they teach you, right? I started going like this. Down. Good. So if he sits first, who cares? Break. Right? So in other words, what I did is I started not saying sit. Right? If he goes into a sit, fine. If he doesn't go into a sit, that's fine too. Right? So then I go down, and I can start. Good job. Right? Break. What kind of break was that? Break. You're such a good dog. What was I starting to say there? Oh, so you see a little bit of him pushing it in. So here's how you do when the dog's pushing into you a lot. I usually just try to move your foot just a little bit so they can't go into you. Now I'm probably missing this part, right? But the other move to do is to step into their chest, right? So what you do is you put your foot kind of like that. So they have to kind of go around your foot and they start staying away. It's spatial pressure, right? So let's get a couple stays. Ready, sit, and stay. Uh-oh. I tried to start where I left off yesterday. What am I doing here? Oh boy, Rio got us off track, huh? Ready, up here, sit, and stay. Good. Stay. Good. So, stay. Right, that's how I started, and I try to go pretty quick. Try to do my last break. I try to do my last one like that every time. But so you saw today, I started doing all of my repetitions from the side. I try to do that maybe too soon because that's what I do. Try to do things too soon because it gets into the I can fix anything, even if I can't. Right? So let's go into a down stay. Ready? Down. Good. And stay. Good. I marked too soon. Hand was in my pocket. Good. He looks at the distraction and looks away. Hi, how are you? Stay. Little duration. Good. Break. You can say break or heel. You go into your next thing. Usually at the start of stays, I try to always say break instead of going in. You see, he's pushing into me, so I just walked into him, right? I stepped over a little bit. What you're supposed to do is this and make him step over your leg. But you can just walk into him back. Do, 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 do. Right? So we can come up here and let's get one more down from a stand. Ready? Down. Nice. Good job. Are you going to play with me today? Huh? Break. All right, let's see if he'll play today. Let's see, how much time do you think that was? This is 10. What was the other one? 10 minutes too?